Am I live on the other side? Yeah. All right, go back to, I think this is Cheyenne Tillman's. What's the softball score? Right now it is the top of the fourth. The Tigers are ahead 5-3. The Tigers put up 5 in the bottom of the third. And that puts them ahead 5-1. Georgia Highland has now come back with 1 out and has scored 2. They have a runner at third. Matty Lowe is pitching. Charlie was unable to pitch. Her neck's still hurting from that South Georgia game from the other day. I hope you're listening. Shoot us another shout out if you are. I understand one of y'all aren't going to be able to come tomorrow to the game, so we are going to televise the ceremony for tomorrow. Are you hearing me there, Miss Tillman? Two outs now. Still a runner at third for Georgia Highlands. Again, I'm talking about the softball game. If anybody just tuned in and was wondering what's going on, the Lady Tigers are playing Georgia Highlands today in a doubleheader. First game has started at 5. It is the top of the fourth. Tigers are up 5-3. Again, the Chargers have a runner at third. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. 1-0 pitch was low and in the dirt. Pitch. That stays high. 3 balls, no strikes. Again, 2 outs here, top of the fourth. And again, I am not talking about the baseball game. Softball team is right over here. We can see them. 3-0 pitch, and that's low. So Highlands now has runners at the corners. There are 2 outs. Again, I'm calling the softball game right now. Runner at the corners, Matty Lowe on the mound. Again, Charlie's hurt. First pitch to Chargers is high. Said if you're listening to this, and let me know. Just give us a shout out and say anything. The 1-0 pitch stays outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Chargers have put 2 on the board. It's 5-3, top of the fourth. 2-0 pitch is way high. Again, we'll be bringing you the baseball game in here. You can see they're on to the preparation of the field already. I haven't seen an umpire yet. 3-0 pitch was low, so now the bases are loaded. Again, there are 2 outs. Top of the fourth. How you doing, Mr. Branch? Good. First pitch is outside. It's 2-0 count now. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. 2-0 pitch is high. So Matty Lowe in a little trouble. 3 balls, no strikes. Again, the bases are loaded. The 3-0. Called strike 1. You're welcome, Miss Tillman. Like I said, until we got to switch over, I'll keep broadcasting this game over here. 3-1 pitch. Popped up to this side. That'll go foul. So a 3-2 count. And the base is loaded. Chargers will be off and running. Foul ball both took a big hop and landed over here in the middle of the baseball field. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 5-3 Tigers. The 3-2. Off the end of the bat, a little nubber. Matty Lowe will throw to first, and she gets out of the jam. Chargers do pick up 2. Go to the bottom of the fourth here, 5-3. Andrew College, again, game 1 of their doubleheader. How did they Oh, this is Shy's dad. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, they. I know Madison Beasley hit a triple with the bases loaded that cleared the bases, and they scored a run on a wild pitch too. So they've jumped out to a quick lead here, and then, like I said, the Lady Chargers stop back. Are you going to be out here tomorrow for the? What does that say? Hope the girls can hold on and take game one. Yeah, that would be a huge win for them. They need a productive weekend here to get themselves a little bit closer to the conference berth. Again, the top 6 make it. Right now we're a game and a half out of the last spot, but we do play the team that we're behind, Gordon, next week. So that's a chance for us to pick up a pair of games there. They played 2 more games than we have. Schmidt's going to lead it off. Again, as you can see, coaches are meeting up with the umpires here at home plate. We'll stay with you as long as we can. Like I said, first pitch to Smitty. That's outside. Go over the lineup real quickly here for West Georgia Tech. Trying to keep you up with there. West Georgia Tech comes in with a 13-22 record. Schmitty grounds back to the pitcher. Leading off and playing left field will be number 2, Paul Roth. Batting second and playing third will be number 10, Tony Matos. Batting third and doing the catching, number 34, Aaron Gonzalez. Batting fourth, playing second base, number 11, Brody Chester. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 14, John Lebeditis. Batting sixth and playing first, number 7, Angelo Rivera. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, number 3, Blake Hilton. Batting eighth and doing the DH, and number 16, Jacob Early. Batting ninth to be the center fielder, number 8, Logan Tillman. On the mound to be number 31, Connor Wilson. Sheppy up for the Tigers. First pitch to her is inside. For the Tigers, a pretty familiar lineup here. Leading off and playing short to be number 4, Andrew Compton. Batting second and playing left to be number 7, Josh Peters. Batting third and playing first base, number 20, Dalton Cash. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 5, Mike Branch. Batting fifth and doing the catch will be number 8, Chris Schwarzer. Sheppy just fouled out to third. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 3, Jalen Thomas. Batting seventh and doing the DH, and number 14, Colin Chambers. Batting eighth and playing right, number 1, Cody Bishop. Batting ninth at center fielder, number 23, Jordan Holt. On the mound for the Tigers today will be number 10, Roman Oliu. All right, Lady Tigers. Cheyenne Tillman at the plate. 2 outs. 0-1 count. The 0-1 to Cheyenne. Fouled back. That's going to make the baseball field. You hear a heads up. We got games going on both today and tonight on both fields. So there'll be a lot of heads up going on. 2 outs, nobody on. The 0-2 pitch to Tillman. Just outside. Again, 5-3 here. Tigers scored 5 in the bottom half of the third. Take a 5-1 lead. The Chargers answered back with a pair in the top of the fourth. The 1-2 to Tillman. Off the fist into shallow center. Shortstop makes a nice running catch out there. So the Tigers go 3 up and 3 down. And we will be back. All right, here come your Tigers. Comes Andrew Compton. All right. Comes Colin Chambers, and he's wearing number 25 today. Comes right fielder Cody Bishop. And there comes Jordan Holt. And here comes Roman Oliu. Again, there will not be a national anthem. We've already played for the softball team. Speaking of the softball team, with one out, Georgia Highlands hit a double, so they have a runner at second with one out. Oliu. This is the 10th appearance for Roman. His 10th start. He got a record of 3-4. ERA of 4.7. 32 strikeouts in 46 innings. Primarily a fastball, curveball, slider pitcher. I believe he won his last couple outings here. Or he pitched well in his last Friday outing. I think he was up at against Highlands. 2 outs now for the Lady Tigers. Still have a runner at second. Again, defense with the Tigers will be Peters, Holt, Bishop, right, left to right. Third to first be Branch, Compton, Thomas, Cash. Behind the plate, Chris Schwarzer. The Georgia Highlands, I'm sorry, just knocked in that run, so now it's 5-4. Still 2 outs, top of the 5th. Trying to keep you updated as best I can. And anybody from West Georgia Tech, if you want to shout out, let us know you're listening. I sent the link to the game out to Coach yesterday, and hopefully he passed it along to the players. They were able to get it out. How many we got watching, Kenny? I got 14 so far. All right, leading off for West Georgia Tech. Again, it'll be the left fielder, number 2, Paul Roth. Oliu on the mound. He is about ready. First pitch is high. 6:05. Time of the first pitch. Nobody out here. In there for 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is fouled back. Scoreboard hadn't quite got working yet. I believe it's 1-2. It is. Tigers got out of the inning, so they go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 5-4 Tigers. And Roth at the plate. Oliu on the mound. The 1-2 pitch. Took a little off. Roth was able to foul it off. We'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Just outside. Oh, I missed a pitch. It is 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Nobody on here. Top out of the first. Single 9-inning game. The 3-2 pitch. That stays high. Roth draws a walk. Tigers come in firmly in second place here in the GCAA. An overall record of 21-18 and conference record of 6-3. They're tied in the loss column with Gordon, but Gordon has 4 more wins than they do. Off with a decent lead. First pitch from Oliuta Matos right in there for strike 1. And hitting second is the third baseman, number 10, Tony Matos. The 0-1, that's a little low. Picture perfect day out here. A little windy. It blew like crazy yesterday. Of course, it rained like crazy on Wednesday. The 1-1 hit hard. Stabbed by Cash. He'll step on the bag for a 3 unassisted double play, and just like that, Roth is a race. That'll bring up the catcher, number 34, Aaron Gonzalez. Two outs, nobody out here. Top half of the first, just getting started. First pitch is outside a little bit and high. The 1-0. Catch the outside corner. Defensive adjustment. They got Holt pulling a little more to the pull side. Curveball's rocketed, but way foul to the right side. Linebacker let off the Tigers. Got a base hit. Tigers have a runner on. Lady Tigers have a runner on with nobody out. The 1-2 off the fist. JT giving chase. Couldn't get it, knock it down. It'll roll into right, and Bishop will get it in. So Gonzalez has the first hit of the game. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, number 11, Brody Chester. Chester, the second baseman. 2 outs. Gonzalez now at first. And again, Chester at the plate. I don't know how much you can hear wind in my microphone. We switched to a different mic because these ones muffle the sound a little bit better, but now and then you'll hear it really bluster. First pitch to Chester was low. Second pitch is low. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Again, Gonzalez at first. He's singled. Chester at the plate. The 2-0 pitch, and that went behind him. All the way to the backstop. Gonzalez will go to second. Jalen Brown got a base hit into left. For the Lady Tigers, Tigers now have runners at the corners, just 1 out. Here back on the Tigers baseball side, Brody Chester up, 3-0 count. That stays outside. Chester draws a walk. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 14, John Lebeditis. I had to ask the head coach to make sure I didn't pronounce that wrong, and I may still have. I apologize if I did. Lebeditis up with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. First pitch is low. The 1-0. Gets the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, Gonzalez at second. Chester at first. 1-1 pitch to Lebeditis. Swung on a high pitch. Probably out of the strike zone. If they come back to it. The 1-2 curveball fouled it off. Caitlin Simpson at the plate with 1 out for the Lady Tigers. One-two stays low. I got 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2's popped up right in the middle of the infield. Schwarzer's got a bead on it, and he stays with it and makes a nice catch. He's shaking his head over there. All right, we'll be back. On the softball side again, as there are 2 outs now. Caitlin Simpson at the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I do have a runner at second. I can't tell what it is from here. Simpson strikes out, and Chargers get out of it, so they go to the top half of the 6th. Lady Tigers still in the lead, 5-4. Here, Connor Wilson's going through his warm-up tosses. Defensively for West Georgia Tech, left to right, they'll have Roth, Tillman, and Libiditis. Third to first, Maddox, Helton, Chester, Rivera. On the plate will be Gonzalez, and again on the circle on the circle. We're talking about softball. On the hill will be Connor Wilson. Go back to we got 20 watching. Like I said, give us a shout out. I expect a lot of parents will be here this weekend since we have games Friday, Saturday from both teams. So I'm expecting to be a decent crowd tonight and a bigger one tomorrow. Weather's supposed to be gorgeous tomorrow. Like I said, it's nice out here tonight. It's just a little windy, and it's supposed to get down in the 40s tonight, so it'll be a cool start to tomorrow morning. By the middle of the afternoon, though, it's going to be downright nice. All right, here comes the leadoff hitter for the Tigers. It'll be shortstop number 4, Andrew Compton. Compton so far hitting .347 on the year. Got 2 doubles and a triple, 20 RBI. Pretty good numbers for a leadoff hitter. Got 121 at bats and 42 hits. On base percentage of .459, so sets the table well. First pitch from Wilson. Stays low. Zach Cole coaching down at third. Michael Skelly at first. The 1-0 is popped into center. Tillman fighting that wind out there and has to reach up and haul that one in. Wind is blowing from left to right. Make it difficult to judge. Then they'll bring up the left fielders, number 7, Josh Peters. Peters leading the team and the region and hitting with a .406 average. 14 of 15 stolen bases. Got 5 doubles, 2 triples, and 14 RBI. And he's been on base 51% of the time. First pitch to Peters, catches the outside corner. The 0-1 stays inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on here. The 1-1. Another curveball, it stays inside. Peters out ahead, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Taking a long time. Here comes the 2-1. Took a little off. Josh pounded it in the ground. If you can tell how the field, it looks so pretty today. We put some fertilizer out Saturday out ahead of that rain on Monday, and it has really spruced everything up. Both fields. The 2-2 from Wilson. Big high hopper in front of the plate. Catcher Gonzalez out from behind the plate, and a nice play. Strong throw to Rivera for the second out of the inning. Big high hopper. Gonzalez popped right out of there. That'll bring up the First baseman Dalton Cash. Cash hitting .304 on the year. He has a team leading 3 home runs, 22 RBI, 31 for 102 and 7 doubles. First pitch Cash is low. Two outs, nobody on. Bottom of the first. The 1-0, and that's outside. Bad news for the Lady Tigers. If you're listening. 2-0 pitch. Right in there for strike one. Chargers hit a 3-run homer. And they have taken the lead 7-5. The 2-1. It stays high. Two outs, nobody on. The 3-1 pitch to Cash. It's called strike 3. There's only 2 strikes there, Blue. Okay. Umpire forgot to count. It was 3-1. He rung him up. Unfortunately, there's still 1 strike left. So we'll do it again. Well, Wilson stepped back. It's got to be a pretty lonely feeling when you do that. All right, Wilson looks like he's ready now. 3-2 pitch. And that's in the dirt. Cash will draw a walk. That'll bring up third baseman Mike Branch. Branch is just wearing it out all over the place. 359, 2 homers, conference leading 33 RBI, 12 doubles, conference leading 51 hits for 142. 142 at bats. First pitch to Mike, just outside and low. A couple of game winners last week. Wind blowing left to right, that's his forte. You get a pitch up in the zone, he can send it a mile to right. Wilson throws over. Put Cash back easily. The 1-0 pitch to Mike. That's in there for strike one. That was the first again. The 1-1 to Branch, and that's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike is what I got. Yeah, that's right. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 2-1. I'm going to pitch high. Again, it was away from him. Might get a hold of that. He can drive it right out of here the opposite way. 2s across the board. 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Whitney Campbell in the circle for the Tigers now. Lady Tigers, that is. Tigers get out of it, but again, they falling behind 7-5. Lady Tigers, that is. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. So Wilson gets out any more damage. Then we go to the top of the second. Still no score. And keeping up with the Lady Tigers if we're tuned in. Bottom of the sixth. Now the Georgia Highlands up ahead. It's ahead now 7-5. Go to Google Chrome real quick, Mike. I mean, Kenny. All right, got 23 watching. Again, Roman out here still on the mound. Trying to keep you up to date as the Lady Tigers come to the plate. Olu finishing up his tosses. Madison Beasley looks like he's going to lead off with the Tigers. Lady Tigers, she is. Again, bottom half of the 6th. Chargers now up 7-5. We'll keep you up to date there. Leading off for West Georgia will be the first baseman, number 7, Angelo Rivera. And Kenneth Williams here with you. Carlos Capps was here earlier, and Bria Wilson out taking pictures. First pitch from Olu, swung on and foul, tipped into the bat, into the glove of Schwarzer. The 0-1 from Roman, swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, nobody on. Top half of the 2nd. Just outside. Fantastic pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Just missed outside, maybe a little low. It's 2-2. Struck him out. So Romans records his first strikeout, and that'll bring up the shortstop, number 3, Blake Helton. For the Lady Tigers, look like Madison Beasley popped out, and that'll bring up Whitney Campbell. First pitch to Helton. Squared the bunt. The pitch was high. Tried to pull his bat back, but unable to get the and fouled it off to the right side. 1 out, nobody out here. Top out of the 2nd. The 0-1 pitch. Man, he just missed. Some rumbling out of the Tiger faithful over here. The 1-1. That's in there for strike 2. I don't think Helton liked that one, so got both sides upset. Oh my gosh. That ball, I don't know how it bounced. Did it bounce? Did it come straight in here? Ball ended up hitting me in the left foot here. 2-2 pitch. Popped up to the right side. JT drifting over, and he'll haul it in. 2nd out of the inning. Got to bring up the DH, number 16, Jacob Early. Early, a left-handed hitter. Again, 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch from Roman. Face it into left. No, into right, I mean. Got that one up about belt high. Just banged it into right. That'll send up the center fielder, number 8, Logan Tillman. First pitch, right in there for strike 1. Again, 2 outs. Early at first. Got a 2-out single. The 0-1. Hit hard but way foul. Third base line. The 0-2, sliced into the Tiger dugout off the facade. Ricocheted in there and rattled around a little bit. But no harm doesn't appear. OU ready, the 0-2, high and up and in. Lady Tigers have 2 outs now. Sheppy's at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Ground ball to JT. He'll smother it. A little toss to Compton. For the fielder's choice. We'll stay here with Lady Softball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Sheppy. Again, I believe they have a runner on first. There are 2 outs. 1-1 stays low. One pitch to Sheppy, stays outside, so it's now 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs again. Runners have a Tigers that runner at first. Can't see what it is behind the dugout. The 3-1 and stays high. Tying run is now at first. Whitney Campbell's at second. She's had a base hit. Now to bring up Cheyenne Tillman. Tillman can do a little magic here. 2 outs. First pitch to Tillman. Didn't mean to. Checked her swing, and unfortunately the pitcher had to step over a little underhand to first, so the Tigers will go to the top of the 7th, still down 7-5. Connor Wilson just finished his warm-up tosses. That'll set up the catcher, Chris Schwarzer. They're hitting .320 on the year. They got a pair of home runs, 15 RBI, 4 doubles and a triple, 33 for 103. A fine defensive year for the Tigers. He'll be going to Aiken next year. First pitch from Wilson, catches the outside corner for strike 1. That is USC Aiken, by the way. The 0-1. Another curveball on the outside corner. I think Chris was real happy with that. The 0-2. And Schwarzer caught looking. That'll bring up second baseman, number 3, Jalen Thomas. JT hit .288. Got a homer and 17 RBI. 13 of 15 on the stolen base department. Got 7 doubles. Scored 26 runs. First pitch to JT and right in there for strike 1. The 0-1 curveball hammered away foul down the third base line. One out, nobody on here. Bottom of the 2nd, the 0-2 to JT. Curveball fouled off. Two goes behind JT. Obviously got away from Wilson. The 1-2 struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Wilson. That's his 3rd of the game. That'll bring up the DH. Number 25, Colin Chambers. Been wearing 14 in all the other jersey combinations, so I'm really not sure where this one came from, but we'll see. First pitch to Colin is low. 2 outs, nobody on here. Bottom half of the 2nd. The 1-0, just outside. 2-0 to Chambers. In there for strike 1. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Colin had a big hack at it. 2-2 pitch. That stays low. So that'll run it full. The 3-2 from Wilson. That stays outside. Had to hesitate there. Half the West Georgia Tech folks were coming off, and the umpire kind of couldn't tell what he said. He said no or yes, but obviously he said no. Had to bring a right fielder, number 1, Cody Bishop. Forgot to tell you what Colin Chambers was doing. Colin was hitting 360. Got a homer and 4 RBIs. Cody Bishop now. Colin had to scramble back. It looked like he kind of tripped. Stumbled back. He got a big lead over there. First pitch to Bishop, foul to the right side. Colin has hadn't attempted a stolen base this year. The 0-1 to Bishop. Curveball stays inside. On the Lady Tigers side, the Chargers have scored another run. It's 8-5 with 1 out. Throw over. The 1-1 to Bishop. Lifted to the right side. That wind's going to blow it way foul. Started out right about down on the line, ended up outside the fence. So Chambers is at first. Wouldn't be surprised to see him running. The 1-2, and that stays outside. Nice stab over there from Gonzalez. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2 hit right at shortstop Hilton. We'll go to Chester. So Bishop grounds out. Not a fielder's choice. We go to the top of the 3rd. Still no score. Some little young is upset up underneath here. Watching the Lady Tigers. There's 2 outs. I thought they scored another run. Scoreboard says 8-5. But I believe it's 9-5. Hit hard right at Angela. She knocks it down, throws to first. The Tigers get out of it. Right now the scoreboard says 7-5, or no, 8-5. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Tigers are down 8-5. They'll need 3 to keep this one going. Oli on now for his 3rd inning of work. Here on the ACDN. How many people watching, Kenny? Oh, we got up 24. Oh, we've got a couple of things going on here. Alina Rodriguez. All right, go Tigers. Wish I was there. Hello. Hey, Adelina. I heard you had surgery this week. Alina, goalkeeper on the women's soccer team here. Ruptured her Achilles and had to have surgery this week. So when she's home rehabbing, she's one of our camera people. Takes still pictures. And she's obviously watching the game on the ACDN. Lady Tigers, it is 9-5, so that is correct now. Tigers need 4. Some little fellow down below us here is really upset. Hi, Paul Roth will lead it off for West Georgia Tech, the Knights. Roth drew a walk his first time up. First pitch from Roman, right in there for strike 1. Took a little off. Yanked it foul. Did Roth. Again, this is a single 9-inning game tonight. Game 2 of the 4-game series between the Knights of West Georgia and the Tigers of Andrew College. The 0-2 to Roth. Cuts the outside corner, and Roth caught looking. That's OLU's second strikeout. That'll bring up the third baseman, Tony Matos. And it's hit a line drive right at Dalton Cash and stepped on first to double up Roth back in the first. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is just low. Again, a single 9 tonight here on the ACDN. They'll have a doubleheader baseball wheel tomorrow. The 1-0. It's low and inside. We will be broadcasting the softball doubleheader. Ironically, they'll be playing West Georgia Tech tomorrow. It'll be Sophomore Appreciation Day. 2-0 pitch. Howled off to the left side. Thought it might make the softball field, but didn't. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-1 right in there for strike 2. Roman ready. The 2-2 pitch, and that hit him. Matos will go to first. That'll bring up the catcher, Aaron Gonzalez. Gonzalez singled his first time up. Matos with a big lead. Not going anywhere. First pitch to Gonzalez is high. The 1-0. Catch the outside corner. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Matos leaves early, and he's easily in there. Pitch is called a strike. So Matos got a fantastic jump. Obviously, he was guessing, and he had 3 steps before even Roman even picked up his left leg to deliver it, so he's still second easily. And a 1-2 pitch to Gonzalez, rolled over the top, Compton. Long throw to Cash. For the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the second baseman, Brody Chester. Chester drew a walk his first time up. We're at third, but there are 2 outs. First pitch to Chester is high. The 1-0. It stays outside. Lady Tigers are down to the last out. 2-0 pitch from OLU, and that stays high. Chester now ahead 3-0. Already drew a walk his first time up. .30 pitch. That's in there for strike 1. .31 pitch. Back up the middle. Compton to his left. Strong throw to Cash. And a nice pickup. And Molio works around the trouble. We go to the bottom half of the third. Still no score. And for all you Lady Tigers game has just ended. Looks like it's 9-5 will be the final. They'll take about 15 or 20 minutes and start game 2. And we'll be broadcasting their game against West Georgia, their doubleheader against West Georgia Tech tomorrow. Kenny will be out here. Me and Kenny. All right, center fielder Jordan Holt lead it off for the Tigers. First pitch is low. Jordan hitting 231 on the year. 13 of 13 in the stolen base department. Got 1 homer, 10 RBI, 3 doubles. The 1-0 pitch in there for strike one. Again, Wilson on the mound for his third inning. Bottom half of the third here on the ACDM. The 1-1 pitch. Little looper into the left center. Roth giving chase, and he'll haul that out. Haul that in for the first out of the inning. That'll take us back to the top of the order, and Andrew Compton. Compton flew out to center in his only time at the plate. Is that Zach?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom of the third. Compton at the plate. First pitch to Compton all the way to the backstop. Oh, he's here. The 1-0 to Andrew on the inside corner. The 1-1, another curveball, and that drops in there for strike two. Struck him out. Or strikeout for Wilson. That'll send up Josh Peters. Peters without catching her first. Hit a high chopping ground ball right in front of the plate, and Gonzalez popped right out and made a strong throw to Rivera. First pitch to Josh is inside. The 1-0. That's outside. Josh had to miss a game last week, or maybe two. I can't remember. His arm hurt his wrist or something in practice. 2-0, and that stays low. Two outs, nobody on. The 3-0 pitch to Josh. Catch the outside corner for strike one. Three-one, and that stays low. Kicks away, and Josh will make a turn, but he'll hold up there. That'll bring up the first base, Dalton Cash. Cash drew a walk his first time up. Third walk for Wilson. Two outs. Josh, again, is 14 of 15 in the stolen base department. Wouldn't be surprised to see him off and running pretty quickly. Throw across, but Peters back easily. Rivera has a nice sweep tag. Real quick with it over there at first. First pitch to Cash is low. Pretty close to a balk. Wilson really didn't come set very long. The 1-0 hit right into left, and that's in by Chester over there in the right field. A walk and a single. That'll send up Mike Branch with two outs. Gonzalez has a word with Wilson. Mike, a strikeout victim his first time up. Cash at first, Peters at second. First pitch to Branch. Going outside, stays up underneath Gonzalez, but Josh couldn't see it, so rolled about 3 feet behind him, behind Gonzalez, that is. But again, Josh could never find the ball. Of course, Gonzalez was blocking it up. Me and Coach Williams were talking the other day about Branch, and basically said I wouldn't pitch to the kid unless I absolutely had to. He is red hot and on fire, and as clutch as they come here lately. Maybe they were listening. The 1-0 to Mike. I'll try the old turnaround move, but Josh not biting at all. So we'll try it again. The 1-0. Swinging a high fastball. A 1-1 curveball, and that stays low and inside. Again, Branch leading the conference in RBIs with 33. The 2-1 that stays outside, and again they're being incredibly careful with Mike. And as I say, I can't blame them. 2 outs, Peters at second, Cash at first, 3-1 count on Mike. Branch. Wilson has his sign, he's set. The 3-1, hit into the left, a base hit. Here comes Peters, throw home is cut off. Branch with another RBI single. Just as I was saying, I almost wouldn't pitch to him. Let's see. Super Pawnage Chalmers. Oh, goodness. I got 27 watching. I'm going to bring up catcher Chris Schwarzer. Schwarzer caught looking his first time up. Now Cash at second. Branch at first. And Tigers with a 1-0 lead. Curveball stays up. The 1-0 to Chris. Just missed inside. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Fastball on the outside corner, a letter high, called strike 1. The 2-1, fouled off to this side. That'll make the railroad tracks. 2's across the board. And Cash at second, Branch at first. He just drove in the first run of the game. 2-2 pitch. Stays high, throw behind Branch. Back. Throw a little offline. Mike had a humongous lead. Good throw. Might have had him. So that runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. All the runners will be off. 3-2 pitch, curveball, fouled back. Tigers will do it again. So everybody retreats. They're back now. Wilson steps off. We've got people showing up here for the game. Games, I guess. 3-2 pitch. And it stays low. Schwarzer draws a walk. That loads the bases for Jalen Thomas. Looks like Bo Wellburn is going to come out. I think that's Bo. Hi, JT will step in with the bases loaded. There are 2 outs. First pitch to JT. Low and in the dirt. Nice block there by Gonzalez. Wilson's been pretty good command here up until this inning. Pair of walks, pair of singles. The 1-0 to JT. Fouled off at the plate. Two outs, bases loaded here, bottom of the third. Wilson steps off. The 1-1 to JT. That's in the dirt. Dallas with another nice block. Cash at third, Branch at second, Schwarzer at first. 2-1 pitch to JT. Rolled over the top of it, foul. Down the third baseline. Not sure why Dalton was going back to third. He had to run. So we got 2s across the board. The bases are loaded. Bottom of the third. Tigers have already put up 1 in this inning. 2-2 pitch to JT. Struck him out. The Tigers do pick up 1. We go to the top of the 4th. Andrew College 1, West Georgia Tech nothing here on the ACDN. All right, Roman Olio on for his 4th inning of work. Leading off on the night to be the right fielder, John Lebeditis. Lebeditis out first pitch straight back. Popped up to Chris Schwarzer. Back in the first. Again, Alina shouting out again. First home game she's missed all year. 0-2 pitch from Olio right in there for strike 2. The 0-2 just outside. See our car horn going off out in the parking lot. The 1-2 struck him out. So Oliu with his third strikeout. That'll send up the first baseman, Angelo Rivera. Rivera was his strikeout victim himself back in the second. One out, nobody on here. First pitch to Rivera, and that's low and outside. The 1-0 stays inside. Sliced into the hole. Compton with a beautiful backhand long throw, and just not in time. That was a fantastic play by Compton out there. But Rivera able to lay it out for a base hit. That'll send up the shortstop, Blake Hilton. Oh man, Compton's down. All right, we had to turn down the sound. They were playing some music out there. I don't know what's hurt on Andrew, but he convinced Coach Williams to let him stay in. I don't know if it was his wrist, his shoulder. I can't tell, but trainer went out and looked at him, and Coach Williams was out there, and like I said, he convinced him to stay in. So Hilton out to plate. Rivera at first with one out. First pitch must have been low because it was definitely not inside. One out. Goes to first. Rivera back. Top half of the fourth. Rivera with a pretty decent lead. First 1-0 pitch right in there for strike one. Ken Helton popped out to JT his last time up. One out, the 1-1 pitch, curveball, hit into right field for a base hit. Strong throw from Bishop, that's cut off, and Rivera will hold at second. Back-to-back singles. That'll bring up the DH, Jacob Early. Early singled his first time up. First pitch he saw, belt-high fastball, and he just banged it into right. Roman took a little off. Foul tipped into the mitt. The 0-1. That's into the hole, and that's into the right. Comes the throw from Bishop, and that's way offline, and that's going to end up back up here. Schwartz throws to second, but Early able to get in safely under the tag. And the throw home. An RBI single for Early, and we're all tied up. That'll send up the center fielder, Logan Tillman. Tillman grounded it off fielder's choice to end the second, his only time up. Runners now at second and third, just one out. Tigers are back. I can see the run. First pitch from Roman is low and in the dirt. Schwarzer with a nice block. I think that got a chunk of him too. The 1-0. Lifted foul to the right side. That'll make the railroad track. The 1-1 pitch. Didn't mean to. Checked right back to Roman. Roman takes a look, throws to first. They got the runner way off a second. And they don't get him. I'm not sure what Early was thinking, but he lit out for third, and of course Hilton had nowhere to go. So that's a 1-3 putout, and they're now 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup for Paul Roth. Roth was walked and struck out. First pitch to Roth, hit down the first base line, and that's fair. 2 runs will score. That's down into the corner. Bishop up quickly with it with a strong throw in. So a 2 RBI double for Paul Roth. Roth just went with it, hit it right down the line. Cash made a nice effort to try and knock it down, but way too far away from him, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Tony Matos. Matos has been hit by a pitch and hit into a first base 3 unassisted double play. So Roth at second, Matos at the plate. The 0-1 curveball hit back up the middle. JT, nice backhand, strong throw, but it's not going to be in time. So Matos with an infield single. Now the runners at the corners. The catcher, Aaron Gonzalez. Gonzalez has singled and grounded out. Zach Cole on his way to the mound. By a little time, I think Wingate went down to the bullpen. Up. All right, Zach Dillman talking. Gonzalez at the plate, runners at the corners. First pitch to Gonzalez will hit him. I thought it hit him, but apparently the umpire didn't agree. If it did, it didn't hit him very much because I didn't see anything move. It just grazed him. 1-0 pitch foul to the right side. Somebody in the Tiger bullpen never saw it, and they always heard heads up, and he started running. That's Reagan Anderson, actually. I'm sorry. Trying to get loose. The 1-1 pitch to Gonzalez. Catches the inside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Knights have put 3 on the board here in the top of the 4th. And that did hit him, so apparently they got him for the second time, if you ask Gonzalez. That'll send up second baseman Brody Chester. Chester has walked and grounded out to short. Apparently, the glove shoulder for Compton keeps popping out. The first pitch that's way inside Chester. Anyway, it's the glove arm shoulder of Compton that's what hurting, and apparently he's been having trouble with it all along. Doing a lot of stretching. The 1-0 right on the outside corner for strike 1. Softball team about to get started. The 1-1 pitch. Took a little off. Stayed low. They were going to ask for help, but I think the umpire made the call himself. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded here. Took it off again. A little roller. They can throw it home. Oh, and Roman can't pick it up. Makes a throw to first and not in time. Roman reached down with his bare hand and fumbled it, and by that time, Chester able to leg it out. I thought he was just going to pick it up and just underhand it right to Schwarzer. He was right there at home. He had a force there. So the Knights have batted around. Libidaitis at the plate. Libidaitis led off this inning with a strikeout. The 1-0 pitch, or 0-1 pitch stays outside. Yeah. Scoreboard says 3, but it is 4. They just picked up a run there. The 1-1. Foul back this way. Yeah, Reagan Anderson heating up down there. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. Nice block there by Schwarzer. Keep that in front. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. 2-2 pitch, and that's in the dirt. Again, with a full count, 2 outs. Runners will be off. 3-2 pitch. Hammered back up the middle. That is down. 1 run will score. Second run coming. They'll cut it off. Oh, Libidaitis with a 2 RBI single. And Blake Williams on his way to the mound, and he'll make the call for Reagan Anderson. The Knights have put 6 up here in the top of the 4th. We might have the music come on. The Lady Tigers have 1 out. They're down 1-0 here in the top half of the 1st. They shouldn't put the music on with the softball game going on now. Whitney Campbell in the circle for the Lady Tigers. And the Knights have batted around. This will be their 11th hitter. That'll be the first baseman, Angelo Rivera. What's going on YouTube, Kenny?
Got wide.
How many we got watching? 27, okay. More bad news for the Lady Tigers. Highlands just hit a 2-run homer. Let me know what. All right, Reagan Anderson warming up. This is Reagan's 10th appearance. The 2-1 record, a 6.26 ERA, averaging right at a strikeout per inning. 24 strikeouts, 23 innings. He'll inherit a first and third situation. There are 2 outs. And again, the first baseman, Angelo Rivera, at the plate. Roth is at, no, not Roth. Libanitis is at first. First pitch hits him. Oh, Rivera. That'll load the bases. Shortstop Blake Helton. Helton has popped out to second and singled. First pitch to Helton. Right in there for strike 1. The 0-1. That's outside and a little low. West Georgia Tech was 6 here in the top of the 4th. A half batter around. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball hit to the shortstop Compton. Long throw to first. Nice stretch over there by Cash. Anderson gets out of the inning, but Tigers trail 6-1. We go to the bottom of the 4th here on the ACDN. All right, Colin Chambers leader off of the Tigers. One old pitch, foul to the left side. Chambers drew a walk in his only time at the plate. The 1-1. Hammered, pulled down the right field line. Just foul though. Hit it hard. Wind blowing from left to right. Also the left-hander's natural hook. Wilson on the mound. The 1-2 pitch struck him out. That'll send it to right fielder Cody Bishop. Bishop grounded out. Grounded into a fielder's choice, I'm sorry. One out, nobody on. Didn't mean to. Little check swing. Little popper out to the second baseman, Chester. For the second out of the inning, that'll bring up the center fielder, Jordan Holt. Holt flew out to center his first time up. Little looper in the left. That's going to be trouble if it stays fair, and it is fair. That'll ring up Drew Compton. Compton just flew out to center and struck out. Holt. Again, 13 of 13 in the stolen base department, and with 2 outs, of course, down 6-1, they got to be careful. First pitch to Compton is high. For the 1-0, that's high. I don't know where Kenny went to, but he's back. Oh, got him a Diet Mountain Dew. 2-0 pitch, and that's high. Jordan at first, base hit. 3-0 count now on Andrew Compton. 3-0 right in there for strike one. Holt goes. Called strike two. Throw to second. Not in time. So Holt with his 14th stolen base of the year. Now in scoring position. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Holt now at second. Compton at the plate. 3-2, fouled off to the right side, and that'll make the seats. So we'll do it again. A 3-2 pitch, fouled it off again. Good battle going here between Wilson and Compton. 3-2, stays low. Compton draws a walk. First pitch to Peters outside. Josh is grounded out, catcher to first and drew a walk. Umpire getting the business from both teams right now. The 1-0. Hit hard in the center. Tillman, though, got a beat on it. They'll haul it in for the third out of the inning. So we got the top of the fifth, still 6-1 West Georgia Tech. Nice leaping catch out there by JT. Jacob Early's retired. That'll send up the center fielder, Logan Tillman. Tillman is grounded into a fielder's choice and grounded back to the pitcher. One out, nobody on. Top half of the fifth, Reagan Anderson still on the mound. The 1-0 pitch. Lifts it down the right field line, hook and foul. And it'll land foul. The 1-1 pitch from Anderson. Curveball stays high. Two one off the fist over to Cash. A little underhand toss to Reagan for the second out of the inning. Bring up the leadoff hitter, Paul Roth. Roth has walked, singled, and had a 2 RBI double last inning. Two outs. First pitch to Roth. Stays inside. The 1-0. Fastball stays inside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Top half of the fifth here. Took a little off, stayed inside. 3-0. That's low. Ross draws a 2-out walk. We'll send up the third baseman, Tony Mattis. Mattis is hit into a double play and hit by a pitch, stole the base and single. Now a very big lead for Roth. First pitch to Mattis is outside. One of was low. Two balls, no strikes. Again, 2 outs. Roth at first. He just drew a 2-out walk. 2-0 pitch. Swung out and missed. Tigers got a couple of guys jogging down to the pen. I don't know if they're just trying to get loose. Throw across, but Roth back easily. The 2-1. That's inside. Sun's starting to set over here to the west, to the left of us. The 3-1. Hammered down the right field line. If it's fair, it's trouble, but it hooked foul. That'll run the count full. Adonis. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Roth will be off and running. 3-2 pitch, and that's low. Mattis draws a walk. It's 2 in a row now for Anderson. That'll send up the catcher, Aaron Gonzalez. I don't know where I got Rodriguez from. Gonzalez is singled, grounded out, and been hit by a pitch. Tigers have a lefty and a righty warming up. First pitch to Gonzalez, fouled off at the plate. Lights are on both fields out here. Obviously, haven't taken effect yet. The 0-1, curveball in the dirt. Nice block up there by Schwarzer. Check Google real quick, Kenny. The 1-1 pitch. Reagan kind of stumbled off the mound. Doing a little housekeeping out there. Again, the Tigers have a lefty and a righty. Both of them have their sweatshirts on, so they're not in full heat-up mode yet. Lefty, I'm guessing, is probably Adonis. Yeah, I think it's Bradley Cleese down there. If I was a betting man. Looks like he's got a beard. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. The 2-1 pitch to Gonzalez took a little off and it stayed high. Right now, Reagan's struggling. The 3-1, and that's outside. After 2 quick outs, Reagan has walked 3 in a row. Coach Williams looking down at the bullpen. See if anybody's ready. Somebody's in a hurry. I can't see who it is. I can't see a number. That'll send up the second baseman, Brody Chester. Chester has walked, rounded out, and reached on an error. First pitch right in there on the outside corner. Nice pitch, started out. The 0-1 took a little bit off. That ball's hammered into right center. Going back. Almost caught there by Holt. It's down, 3-0 score. And the way the wind was blowing out that way, I'm surprised it stayed in the yard. He hit that ball a ton, and Jordan ran a long way and made a diving effort at it, but couldn't haul it in. So a 3 RBI double for Chester. That'll send up right fielder John Libaditis. Libaditis has popped out to the catcher, struck out, and had a 2 RBI single. And it's 9-1 West Georgia Tech. First pitch is low. Here comes Coach Williams. Coach usually brings the hook. And again, it looks like the right-hander's coming in. I'm thinking that's Bradley, but again, he's still a little too far away for me to see. Isn't that Cleese, Kenny? So Cleese will come on. On the Lady Tigers side, it's the bottom of the second. Tigers just losing 3-0. Like Madison Beasley's at the plate. There's now 2 outs. All right, so Cleese will be come in with 2 outs. Again, Libaditis at the plate. Looks like he'll inherit a 1 ball and no strike count. Chester at second. Again, he just drove in 3 with a double. The 1-0 from Cleese. Catch the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 1-1. Lifted high to the right side, heading towards the Tiger dugout, and that's going to make foul play. I don't know. Kenny asked it to go inside the trash can. I don't know. No, it doesn't appear to. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another one fouled to the right side into the seats. The 1-2. Hit in the hole in the right side. Comes the runner home. Bishop's throw. Not in time. And Libaditis with his 3rd RBI. Now 10-1. West Georgia, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Angelo Rivera. Rivera struck out, singled, and hit by a pitch. Swung on and missed. Ten runs on 10 hits for West Georgia Tech. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error for the Tigers. The 0-1. Another swing and a miss. Just had to flail away at that. Protect. Another foul tip. Oh, did it? So we'll do it again. The 0-2, just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Curveball stays outside. 2-2. Struck him out. So Cleese comes on and retire the side. The 2 pick up another 4. And we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's 10-1 West Georgia Tech. Hi, Connor Wilson now out for his 5th inning of work. Dalton Cash will lead it off for the Tigers. Cash has walked and singled. And softball, foul ball. Rolled out there to the middle of the field. So we'll start it again. No balls, no strikes, no outs, nobody on. Bottom half of the 5th. First pitch from Wilson. Banged in the left for a base hit. Cash for 2 for 2. That'll send up Mike Branch. Branch just struck out and singled. Drove in the Tigers' only run back in the 3rd. Give the Tigers a short-lived 1-0 lead. That ball's hammered into center. Tillman on right at him, though. Might get the ball hard, but right at him. For the first out of the inning, and that'll send up the catcher, Chris Schwarzer. Schwarzer's caught looking and walked. Cash with very little lead. Off the 5th, popped this way. Rivera giving chase. Thought he had it in his hand glove, but he didn't. He just missed it, though. That was a nice effort over there by Rivera. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Again, Cash at first. He's single to lead off the inning. The 0-1 to Schwarzer. Curveball stays high. The 1-1. Hauled off at the plate. Got a little chunk of Chris. Gonzalez doing a classy thing. Take a few minutes. Talk to his pitcher and let Schwarzer, a fellow catcher, walk it off a little bit. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Wilson set. The 1-2. Another foul ball at the plate. So we'll do it again. The 1-2. Just inside. The 2-2 hit him. No, it didn't hit him. Curveball stayed inside. I thought it was going to hit him. That'll make the count full. 3-2 pitch, struck him out. Seven strikeout for Wilson. That'll set up a second baseman, Jalen Thomas. Thomas has struck out twice tonight. First pitch to JT, and that's in the dirt. Gonzalez with a nice play. The pitch low and in the dirt. Pitch gets the outside corner. Two one pitch stays outside. Three one pitch. Right in there for strike two. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cash will be on the run. And hit him. Hit him right in the bicep. And that's a lot of pain right there. Still holding on. I'll send up to DH Colin Chambers. Colin been walked and struck out. Packers don't need any more injuries to their middle infielders. Andrew Compton already with a shoulder problem. First pitch to Colin. That's a low. Georgia Tech does have somebody throwing in the bullpen. Looks like number 28. The 1-0 pitch. Hammered but foul. First base line. The 1-1, and that's low. AT at first, Cash at second, 2 outs. Colin Chambers at the plate. 2-1 to Colin, swung on and missed. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two from Wilson, and that's low. Matt Orange is the West Georgia Tech relief pitcher, warming up. 3-2. Lifted into center. Tillman going back. And he'll haul it in for the 3rd out of the inning. So Wilson works out a little jam. We go to the top of the 6th. Still 10-1 West Georgia Tech. All right, Mr. Tillman, this is just for you. Top of the 4th, still 3-0 Chargers. Whitney Campbell still in the circle. And the top of the 4th, again, it's 3-0. They put those 3 in the first inning, and they threatened a couple times. It doesn't look like they've gotten any closer. Well, I don't think we've gotten much going on our side, although I could be wrong. So it's 3-0 top of the 4th. Georgia Highlands over the Lady Fighting Tigers. All right, Bradley Cleese out up for his 2nd inning of work. Leading off be the shortstop, Blake Hilton. Hilton has popped out to second, singled, and grounded out to short. Defensively, Jalen Thomas has moved to short. Colin Chambers has entered the game, the DH. So if I got that correctly, Bradley Cleese now will hit the 1-1. And there for strike 2. Just missed. I think that means the Cleese will hit. The DH now entering the game. 2-2 pitch. Just outside and a little high. Three-two pitch. Foul back. 3-2 hit back up the middle, knocked down by Cleese. Here's a scramble, throws to first. Cleese able to bounce off. Cat-like. Hit a 360 out there and fired a peg strike right to Dalton Cash for the first out of the inning. That'll send up the DH, Jacob Early. Early is 2 for 3, pair of singles, RBI. First pitch to Early is inside. The 1-0 is outside. Two-0 pitch gets the outside corner at the knees. 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the 6th. Big swing and a miss there on a 2-1 fastball. The 2-2. Foul back this way. And that's low. One out, 3-2 pitch from Cleese. Popped a mile in the air. Chambers going out, and he's camped. He'll haul it in for the second out of the inning. He'll send up the center fielder, Logan Tillman. Tillman is grounded into a fielder's choice, grounded out back to the pitcher, and grounded out to the first baseman. Oh, wait a minute. We might have a pinch hitter here. No. That'd be wrong. 2 outs. First pitch from Cleese is high. The 1-0 is lifted into center. Jordan Holt. He'll pull it in. 3 up, 3 out for Cleese. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 10-1 West Georgia Tech. Go back to Google Chrome. See if Mr. Tillman got the shout out there. You are quite welcome, sir. Tiger will send up Cody Bishop to lead off the 6th. Cody's grounded at a fielder's choice, popped up to second. Again on the Lady Tiger side, still top of the 4th, 3-0. Georgia Highlands. There is 1 out, runner is at second. First pitch to Bishop is outside. Oh, call strike 1. Connor Wilson's still on the mound. The 0-1. That's low and outside. Ball's driven into right center, and that's down. Well, Bishop has his first hit of the night. That'll set up Jordan Holt. Holt is flew out to center and single. First pitch to Jordan, hit hard right to Chester. Oh, and they can't complete the throw to Hilton. So that'll be an E6. And again, as I thought, Bradley Cleves will hit as the DH in this spot right here. 2 on, nobody out. First pitch to Cleves, high and outside. The 1-0. Scott to the left side. Roth in shallow left. Haul it in for the first out of the inning. That'll send up Josh Peters. Peters 0 for 2. And Bishop at second. Holt at first. First pitch to Josh, right in there for strike one. The old 1 curveball stays inside. The 1-1. That hit him. Now the bases are loaded. Dalton Cash. Here comes Coach Welburn. That might be enough for Wilson, but we'll see. On the Lady Tigers side, had a little run into by Cheyenne and Sheppy out there in the middle of the infield. Sheppy got the worst of that. Stayed down a little bit. And Coach Welburn going to stay with Wilson. Again for the Lady Tigers. Highlands just knocked in another run, so it's 4-0, top of the fourth. And Cash here, and that was 1 out. Bases loaded. Cash is 2 for 2 already tonight. Walked in a pair of singles. Tigers trying to claw their way back into this one. First pitch to Cash. Lifted into the right center. Labaditas. He'll throw the second. 1 run will score easily. And so 10-2 now. Sack fly for Dalton. First and third now, Mike Branch. Mike has walked, singled in a run, flew out to center. Hit the ball hard back to center. They're going to tag out Josh before the run scores. Blake is arguing that he missed the tag. He's on his way out there, but still with an argument here. Coach Williams still arguing. I don't think he's going to win that one. Josh is claiming he didn't run off the baseline and he never tagged him. So it looks like we're going to go to the top of the 7th. Well, everybody's still waiting. Again, the call apparently is he run out of the baseline because he never tagged him. Blake's still arguing, but guess he's going to try and get his money's worth of home plate umpire, but I don't think he's going to get much satisfaction there. It's 5-0 over on the softball side. There are 2 outs. Tigers are taking the field, so it looks like go to the top of the 7th. It's still 10-2. We'll take a break here in just a minute. All right, Bradley Cleese back on. Paul Roth leads it off, and first pitch hits him in the elbow. That'll send up the third baseman, Tony Mattis. Mattis has hit into a double play, been hit by a pitch, singled, and walked, so he's been all over the bases. First pitch to Mattis, just outside. For you Lady Tigers fans, Charters just hit a 3-run homer. It's now 9-0. In the top of the 4th, they've taken out Whitney, and Charmaine White is in there. The 1-0 pitch. That's way outside. Kicks away from Chris. Roth will go to second. Check Chrome real quick. Okay.
What's that happening when Coach Williams said you can't do that?
I don't know. 2-0 pitch from Cleese. Swung on and missed by Mattis. The 2-1. Lifted in the left. Josh going back. He hauls it in right up against the fence. Roth will have to hold up. Oh, it looks like another defensive change here. I didn't see that. Looks like Chambers is now playing. Oh, golly, yeah. Chambers is playing short. Dalton Cash is playing second. Sweet. Spencer Nelson now at first. So JT must be hurt enough. Cash is caught. Played first and second this year. First pitch to Gonzalez fouled back. Gonzalez has singled, grounded out, been hit by a pitch, drew a walk. Another one has been on the bases 3 or 4 times. The 0-1 lifted high on the right side. Spencer Nelson got room. And he'll haul it in for the second out of the inning. So that'll send up Brody Chester. Chester's walk, grounded out, reached on an error, and had a 3 RBI double back in the 5th. And it broke this game open. First pitch. Out this way. That's going to go down right in the middle of the softball field. And landed, rolled perfectly to Angela over at third base. Could have made a long throw over here back to first. The 0-1. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. The 0-2 stays outside. The 1-2. Foul back this way, and that's going to make softball field again. Okay, we'll be back out here tomorrow. But we'll be with softball. They're playing again. We're playing, ironically, West Georgia Tech. 1-2 stays high. Got to be Sophomore Appreciation Day. First game will start at 2 o'clock. Tigers will be playing. The baseball team will be finishing up their series with West Georgia Tech. Struck him out. After a leadoff hit by pitch, Cleese comes back, tires the next 3. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Still 10-2, West Georgia Tech. All right, Mike Branch will lead it off for us. Branch 1 for 3. He was at the plate when Josh was picked off first in a controversial inning back to the 6th. First pitch to Branch, curveball in there for strike 1. Wilson's still on the mound for West Georgia Tech. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Nobody out here, bottom of the 7th. Try to get Mike Chase a high fastball, not biting. Curveball's popped this way. Catcher Gonzalez. I'm not sure who touched that first. I don't know if it was Rivera or Gonzalez. Rivera got right in there on it. Kind of in between those two. So new life for Mike. The 1-2. In the dirt. Nice block from Gonzalez. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out here. Bottom of the 7th. Struck him out. That'll send up catcher Chris Schwarzer. Schwarzer 0 for 2. First pitch to Schwarzer. Catches the outside corner. Strike one. The 0-1 stays low. The 1-1 pitch. Hits it a shortstop Helton. Long throw. Nice stretch and a nice pick, but Schwarzer legs it out. He'll score that a hit, and that's the way I'd have scored it. Hitting up in the hole. Helton made a nice throw. Rivera with a nice pick. Well, that'll send a pinch hitter again, Spencer Nelson. He's hitting for Jalen, JT. Rodriguez wants to go, or Gonzalez wants to go talk to Wilson.
We leave this stuff out since we gonna move it.
No. All right, first pitch to Spencer, and there for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch fouled back this way. One out. Schwarzer at first. The 0-2 pitch to Nelson, just inside. All right, Wilson's got his sign. The 1-2. Curveball stays high. Two to Nelson. That's way outside. Three-two pitch. And Nelson's caught looking. We'll send up to DH. Kyle Howell, now he's playing short. Colin Chambers. Chambers 0 for 2 with a walk. There are 2 outs. First pitch to Chambers in there for strike one. Oh, 1 stays outside. A 1-1, and that's low. Heads up. Heads up. Oh, big 1 out. Nice play down there. Popped up. Second baseman Chester hauled in for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. Still 10-2 West Georgia Tech. On the softball side, it's still the bottom of the fourth. Tigers still losing 9-0, and there's 2 outs, but a pair of runners on. Well, Beasley singled. Well, who's at the plate right now? I think it might be Kenley Kennedy. Can't tell. Cleveland in his 3rd inning of work. Leading off for West Georgia Tech will be John Leviditis. Scott in the right, Bishop almost in his tracks. He'll pull it in for the first out. That'll bring up the first baseman, Angelo Rivera. Rivera 1 for 3. First pitch to Rivera is high. The 1-0. Swung on a missed. Rivera has struck out twice tonight and been hit by a pitch and singled. The 1-1 stays outside. Kind of a line drive foul ball back there. I don't know what it got on the other side of the building over there. 2-2 pitch. That stays low. Bounce back this way to the backstop. A 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Cleese has come out and done a fantastic job. That'll send up the shortstop, Blake Helton. Lady Tigers pop up to end the inning, so they'll go to the top of the 5th, down 9-0. Helton is 1 for 4. Popped up to second, singled, grounded out to short, and grounded back to the pitcher. 2 outs, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch, stay low. Top half of the 8th here on the ACDN. Again, we'll be back tomorrow for the softball team. They have a doubleheader against West Georgia Tech. 2-0 pitch. Fouled back this way. Sophomore Appreciation Day. First game's at 2 o'clock. The ceremony will be in between games. 2-1 pitch, and that stays outside. 2 outs. 3-1 pitch to Helton. Sky in the middle of the infield. Colin Chambers coming in. Had to reach behind him and haul it in, but he got it. So a 3-up, 3-down inning for Bradley Cleese. We go to the bottom of the 8th here on the ACDN. It's still 10-2. As far as softball is concerned, again, it's top of the 5th. 9-0 Highlands. Tigers have to prevent any more damage, and they're going to need a run to 2 runs to stay alive in this game. Oh, new pitcher here for West Georgia Tech. Looks like number 22. So Wilson goes 7. He's up 6 hits and 2 runs. I believe only one of them was earned. Who is number 22? That would be Jadavin Keith, maybe? You got to focus on what? Changing the score?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Jadab and Keith. It looks like she'll take over. Cody Bishop will lead her off for the Tigers. First pitch, big swing and a miss from Cody. Cody's grounded at a full foul. Grounded at a fielder's choice, popped out to second, singled. The 0-1. Curveball swung on and missed. The 0-2. Hit right back to Keith. He stabs it over to Rivera for the first out of the inning. That'll send up center fielder Jordan Holt. Jordan 1 for 3.
Let's go, 2-3. Let's go. Hey, get it started.
First pitch to Jordan. Couldn't hold up. Oh, one pitch fouled back. Oh, 2 misses high. 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom half of the 8th. The 1-2 stays outside. The 2-2, and that stays outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Three-two, smoke him out. Got to bring up Bradley Cleese. Cleese flew out to left his first time up. Nobody on, nobody out. 2 out here. First pitch to Cleese. It's been outside. The 1-0 to Cleese. Must have been high. 2 balls and no strikes. I'm going to right in there. 2-1 pitch from Keith. Took a little off, hammered into right field. That's going to get down into the corner. Cleese on his way to second. He'll hold up at second with a stand-up double and nobody at second. So Cleese with a ringing double. That'll ring up Josh Peters. Josh was grounded out to catcher to first. Walked, flew out to center, was hit by a pitch. You do?
The lights make it look good.
It does. First pitch to Josh, fouled off at the plate. Two outs. Cleese now at second. Keith steps off, and now he's back on. The 0-1. Low. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. The 1-1. Fouled off at the plate again. Ball's lifted into center, shallow. Here comes Tillman. It's going to drop in for a base hit, and Cleese will score. An RBI single for Josh Peters. It's 10-3 now. That'll send up Dalton Cash. Cash has walked, singled, and hit a sac fly. Productive night, 2 for 3. No, 2 for 2 with an RBI. Lady Tigers are at the plate now, top of the bottom of the 5th, down 9-0. They need 2 to keep this going. First pitch to Cash is low. Ball hit deep to center. Tillman will haul it in right shell of the fence. So we go to the top of the 9th. Still 10-3, West Georgia. Just a little interjection there while we're going in between innings. Josh Peters just extended his hitting streak to 16 games with that base hit in the top of the 9th. Bottom of the 8th, I'm sorry. Okay.
I want my dog.
All right, Lady Tigers have 1 out. Cheyenne at the plate. Howell down the third base line. All right, Cleese on. Oh. DH Jacob Early at the plate. Early has singled twice, popped a second twice. So an RBI. 1-0 pitch stays high. Hit into the left, but right at Josh. And Josh will haul it in for the first out of the inning. It'll bring up the center fielder, Logan Tillman. Tillman 0 for 4. Tillman still batting for the Lady Tigers. First pitch to this Tillman. Fouled off at the plate. Hit down the third base line. Tillman on his way to second, but he'll pull up. So Tillman with his first hit of the game. That'll bring up the leadoff hitters, left fielder Matt Roth. Roth has been on base 4 of the 5 times. He's walked, struck out, doubled with 2 RBI, walked again, and was hit by a pitch. Cheyenne popped out, so now there's 2 outs. Angela Heimbeck at the plate. First pitch to Ross from Cleves, right in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Hit into the left. That's going to get down. Peter's up there quickly. So Roth has his second hit of the game. That'll bring up third baseman Tony Mattis. First pitch to Mattis. That's hit on the softball field, and hope I didn't get anybody over there. Mattis is hit into a double play. Hit by a pitch, singled, walked, and flew out to left. The 0-1 stays outside. The 1-1 pitch stays low. Lady Tigers still have life. Timeback just doubled, and then ring up Kiki. 2-1 pitch to Mattis. Stays high. Down the right field line, and that's down. 1 run will score. So we'll go into second. On RBI single for Mattis, his second hit of the game. And that'll bring up the catcher, Aaron Gonzalez. Gonzalez is singled, grounded out, been hit by a pitch, walked, and popped to first. Tigers hustled somebody down to the bullpen. Who that is, looks like Killian Smith. Schwarzer out there to buy, this is Cleese's 5th inning, I think, of work. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, he came in the 5th. Got an out. It's pitched 3 cents. All right, Kiki flies out to right, so game's over. Oh, drive ball's driven into shallow right. Bishop with a beat on it. They faked the. I don't know how that couldn't have been interference. I don't know where this guy came from. He's trying to get the bat, number 11, Chester. Kind of run right through the middle of the play. So nobody advances. F9. That'll send up Brody Chester. Chester has walked, grounded out, reached on an air, had a 3 RBI double and struck out. What is it, second and third? There are 2 outs. Cleese from the windup. The 1-0. And that stays high. West Georgia Tech has scored in bunches. They've had 6 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th. And now 1 here in the 9th. Cleese has fallen behind 3-0. And that stays low. Chester draws a walk. Coach Williams on his way to the mound. I don't know if Killian's thrown enough to be ready. But he's coming in. A good outing from Cleese. Like I said, he kept the Tigers right there where he needed to when he finally got in. High, Killian Smith in. Bases are loaded. Lebeditis, first pitch is outside. Lebeditis, I'm sorry. I think I've been butchering on it. Let's look on Chrome, Kenny, see if anything's happening. The 1-0 pitch from Killian right in there for strike one. G.H. Chambers, does the wind die down? Yeah, it is. Go Killian. That was Alina. Ball kicks away from Schwarzer, but not far enough. Yeah, the wind has died down now that the sun's gone down. Going to be perfect out here tomorrow. 2-1 pitch. Right to Cash at second. He'll flip to Collin at short. So Killian comes on, gets the out he needs. So we go to the bottom of the ninth, 11-3, West Georgia. All right, Mike Branch lead it off here. Key's still on the mound. Mike is 1-4. 1-0 pitch stays outside. Mike is 1 for 4 with an RBI. The 1-1. Rolled foul down the third base line. Lady Tigers getting the game ready for tomorrow. Again, they play West Georgia Tech in a doubleheader. Will be on the air at 2 o'clock for them. The 1-2 pitch to Branch stays up and in. The 2-2 out to the right side, and that'll make the railroad tracks. So we'll do it again. 2-2 to Branch. Stays low. Three-two pitch. Fouled off. Stays fair right down the line. David will reach. Keith will field and tag Mike on the play pass for the first out. That'll send up the catcher, Chris Schwarzer. Chris 1 for 3. Pair of strikeouts, a walk, and a single. First pitch to Chris is outside. Oh no, it's hammered into left. Roth going back. It's over his head. One hops the wall. Schwarzer had to put on the brakes. Hustle back to first. And a great play out there by Roth. Schwarzer had to slam on the brakes. Scramble back to first. That'll send up Spencer Nelson. Nelson's strikeout victim his only time at the plate. He entered in the 6th defensively, or 6, and then batted in the 7th. First pitch from Keith is outside. The 1-0 to Nelson. Hammered down the third base line, and it's fair. Into the corner. Schwarzer on his way to third. He'll pull up, and Nelson with a double. All right, Colin Chambers now at the plate. Colin 0 for 3. Back-to-back hits from the Tigers. Schwarzer with a single. Spencer Nelson with a double. Georgia Tech has a lefty getting loosened up. 1-0 pitch right on the outside corner. Pull up Chrome one more time real quick, Kenny, please. Pulled the string on the 1-1. Collins swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1-2 stays high. The 2-2. And it stays low. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nubber off the end of the bat. It's going to be trouble. They got him. Nice play over there by Mattis over to Rivera. Chambers picks up an RBI. That'll send up Cody Bishop. Bishop 1 for 4. Spencer had to stay at second. It's now 11 to 4. Bishop here to keep the Tigers alive. Curveball pop back this way. Again, we'll be out of the air tomorrow at 2 o'clock. A little prior to 2 actually, but softball team will take on West Georgia Tech in a doubleheader. Check the ACDN YouTube channel and find the broadcast. Second pitch is fouled back this way.
Stay on it, bud.
The 0-2 curveball stays high. The 1-2 hit hard right at Mattis, knocks it down. Mattis unable to field it cleanly. Right out the center fielder, Jordan Holt. Why? First pitch to Holt is low. Jordan 1 for 4. Scored that in air. The 2-0 to Holt. Took a little off, got it in there for strike 1. The 2-1. Hit on the ground in the hole. Nice play by the second baseman. He'll have no play, though. Chester with a diamond effort. So Holt with his second hit of the game. Jimmy Fackler is going to pinch hit here for Killian Smith. Bases are loaded. There are 2 outs. Hey, a bloop and a blast, you never know. First pitch to Fackler. That's way outside. And West Georgia Tech has a lefty and a righty throwing. 1-0 pitch stays low.
I'm sorry, this kid is stroking right now. He came in just walking like a scud on side.
2-0. Took a little off, and that stays inside. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Keith took a whole lot off, throw a strike there. But he threw one. 3-1 pitch. Rolled over the top. Flips to second. That's the ball game. The Tigers dropped this game to 11-4. We'll be back out here again tomorrow afternoon with the softball team. For Kenny Williams, we'll say goodbye. See you tomorrow.